Okay. Don't disrespect me, please.
See why I mind yourself.
Please.
I hold past you. See
I
why I
don't,
mind
I don't
yourself.
like to be disrespected.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, so
Just be careful.
let's behave ourselves.
Be careful. Be careful. See why you're going.
Man, you guys are not nice.
We know. No. We just don't. We don't just want to be reminded about that.
That is not. That you should stop this thing, please. Please stop
thing?
it.
Which thing? Which thing?
Please.
Which thing? Which thing?
Look, let me tell you. Every look. Oh.
Dog.
Oh.
Oh my God.
See why? Dog.
Ah.
Be careful, alright?
Okay.
We know the same category. Mind yourself, alright? Know how you talk to me. We're on a live program, alright?
You keep saying that. You keep saying.
I know. Come on. I know.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Jed in the building. We're back here live this beautiful week, the 7th day of February, the year 2018, and we're live right here on your screen. It's the comedy hour with your boy Jedi, and of course on the Afrobeat Live platform, the multiple award-winning platform. Actually, thank you all so much for your shares, your comments, and I mean, we really appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for being there with us. And of course, now today the studio is for the guys.
Yes.
The ladies are on a break.
Because we don't want to be disrespected.
I don't know what you're talking about, Siwai. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
See why?
You're gonna expatiate.
He's trying to disrespect me.
Me.
That's angle.
Siwai, you're your own.
Anyways, you all are welcome. Thank you once again. It's
own,
always
Siwai.
fun to come on the show live every Wednesday. We have an important topic for you today. But before then, definitely, there's a blog gist. And of course, some situations that are funny but true. I wish I could give you some tips from the ladies' angle, but hey.
Yeah, and lady.
We give it to the people who are the champions in that area. So big ups to Paula, big ups to Tammy, and big ups that spicy Irish bitch, and big ups to Candy, BB. We know definitely next Wednesday, one or two of the ladies will be around.
They will all be here. Next week is Valentine, so they all have to
That's
be
true.
here.
Next week is the Valentine edition.
They just have to be
Hey,
here.
it falls on the show.
So what are you taking out?
My wife now. Who else that want to take out?
I have public
Is your wife
announcement.
not here?
See why? Me, I get
The
public
question
announcement.
is, who are you taking out?
Yes.
Who is taking me out? I'm free, like a bird.
Really though?
Who is taking me out? I'm free. You're gonna spend your dough on me, man. I'm cool. Can't you
You are
see?
taking yourself out.
I don't get where I want to go, except for work.
Anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in once again. The number to call for you to be a part of the show is 202-681-0389. It's right there on your screen. And please feel free to write in 1 or 2 comments. And also click on the button share. SHARE. It's just around the left-hand corner below your screen on your Facebook
Can
page.
share as many as possible times,
Happy. Oh, sorry. Someone's already saying hello. Michael Obodozie. Hello, gents.
Hey! Obodo.
Michael.
I don't trust that guy with his
Mike,
name.
Mike the voice.
I don't trust him with his name.
He also said about Tokpe.
He said,
Disrespect. Respect. Show some respect.
I don't know why CY is feeling hip hop tonight.
got to see with his
Yeah,
weird.
but I like his gangster approach. It fits the topic of the day. Sometimes you have to bring out that gangster approach to some situations.
Yeah.
So I understand where he's coming from.
You got some bling.
We'll give you the topic. We'll give you
No
the topic
blinks.
of the day, which
No
is
blinks.
simply social media hate.
Yep.
A lot of people go on social media and just write some kind of comments that you are wondering, where is this coming from?
I do that
Why
sometimes.
do you hate? Why is it coming from hate? Is it? I mean,
I do that at times.
anyways, we'll talk more on that. Comments are already coming in. Someone said, Shaibel, you are taking yourself out. See why? You are mean. Oh, it's from Bibi. Oh, Mr. Carl Amachola says, greetings to you, sir. And Michael is asking, see why? Who disrespected who?
Listen, Mike, I don't want you to disrespect me. Listen, you can't disrespect me for no reason. Even if you're older than me, you can't disrespect me. I don't know why, but just don't disrespect me.
How sure are you that Mike is older than you?
No, that guy is old meat too. Mike is old meat. Look at his palm. If you want to know, then he's,
back leg.
This place, yam, that yam.
And then he now comes with his voice.
With his voice. Look at his forehead, very strong.
So all these features comes with old age.
He has farmed in Abba.
Michael, I don't know where this is coming from, but I think CY is on to you tonight.
Michael, I'm not part of this.
Somebody that has been farming for over 15 years,
Jeez.
then came to
Before he got the
America,
visa lottery.
got the visa lottery.
Escape Nigeria.
He was lucky.
Anyways, big shout out to Michael Obuduze. He's on the show, The Gospel Zone, the gospel show on Afrobeat Live. Mr. Carl Amanchola also is also there. Amanchola. Thank you very much, everyone. So it's going to be an interesting show tonight. We're going to give shout outs later, during the later on in the program. But let's hear from Mr. Shaibel. The blog gist for
blog gist. Since we don't have the ladies in house, we're gonna do it sharp like we do in Lagos.
No, take your time. We'll deal with it.
I know. A lot of things have been happening in Nigeria lately. Babangida, one of our ex-president, actually writes our
current
president, Mr. Buhari, through his own media head. The media head's name is Kazim. And few minutes after the first press release was released, Babangida released another press release stating that he didn't send Kazim to write to raise any statement. Later on in the day, the Nigerian police have to declare Kazim wanted, as well as Channels TV, as well as NTA TV. Kazim eventually, after 2 days, find his way to Abuja, went to the DG's office, presented himself, and the DG eventually switched his own mouth as well, saying he only said that Kazim is wanted because 2 press releases were released in 1 day. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria. And now, Kazim is suing Nigerian police, Channels TV, NTA for 1 billion naira.
No, what did they do?
That a press release was released contradicting the fact that Babangida said Buhari should not contest in 2019. That is the quarrel.
It was Babangida that asked him to release it.
To release.
That's the quarrel now.
That is the quarrel. That Buhari's age is analog. That should allow new blood to flow into the system, which happens to be digital.
Please.
So now the police now apologize to Kazim not to even press charges. So that has been dropped anyway.
So was it was it Babangida that released the second?
Yeah, it was Babangida that signed the second one. The first one, Kazim did it on behalf of Babangida.
I feel there are informations that are really news.
The thing is just.
Is this news to you?
Yeah,
it's not even connecting. I mean.
Because we can just easily calculate.
That's the way Nigeria is.
We can easily calculate. Babangida did send him to release it. And after the guy released it, he denied the guy.
Jedi,
let me finish. He denied the guy. And now
release another one.
So why are you denying him?
So
are you scared of?
Wait, with the respect people have for him being the ex-president, they now declared him wanted. Media houses declared him wanted. In fact, what I thought is that the guy will be in Gadroom.
For where?
Coming from a military background as a Babangida. Because he still has his military guys around him, and protection and everything. But hey, anyways, so they'll be fine.
Let's go.
So please don't write letter and disrespect me. Sorry.
That was disrespectful. What Babangida did. How dare you? Disrespectful.
See what I mind yourself.
An old man like that.
Kazim showed up at the DG's office and DG's mouth changed.
Is
this Kazim has power?
They disrespected him.
Before he went to Abuja, he first of all granted an interview on Channels, which had already declared him wanted. and he went to NTA as well. You get, so now he's showing himself as if I fear nobody. So whatever it is, you just have to bring it down. I'm ready to face you guys. You can't work with Balagida and tell me you don't have connections. No, you can't.
So which means we just simply say, okay, Kazim came with a wonderful power kind of
not that like
approach,
a wonderful power.
like a bang kind of approach.
No.
And wait now,
When you do your
how
homework-
come the media houses have apologized?
When you do your own work properly, you're good to go.
How come the media houses haven't apologized?
They will.
How are they going
Police-
to apologize?
Police.
Just coming in, breaking news. We hereby apologize
But
to our honorable Kazim.
See, the guy just blew overnight.
as in,
The guy just became.
Everybody wants to bear the name Kazim now.
Now.
I go to change my name.
Oh yeah, continue. Next gist.
ABL Kazim. Anyway, Buhari appoints Tinubu as chairman of a reconciliation committee for APC. Tell me, do you still have any party called APC in Nigeria?
You appointed the leader.
Again?
And the chairman. And
That
the
is
chairman
just the point.
of
As in,
reconciliation.
that is the point. I just
You
felt
can
like
as well just say,
I-
chairman,
Disrespect.
please just reconcile them. Why add another committee title?
What is he reconciling?
as in he
Who
brought
was
to the
quarreling?
power. He owns the party. So why are you reappointing him again? Why are you deceiving us? Why are you trying to confuse the whole of the country? That is the point.
I think it's just dementia. Yeah, those men, they are going into dementia.
They are just disrespecting people anyhow.
Yes!
They are just-
Disrespect! Respect! Bombo.
Anyway, let's go. Let's forge ahead. We actually lost someone in an auto crash recently. Former Miss Nigeria. Former beauty project. She contested in Prestige Nigeria Diaspora and she won. Blessing Ebere Shoko Umwa.
Wow.
She died in an auto crash accident on the 22nd of January.
Wow.
I just so rest in peace.
Amen.
In
Amen.
Nigeria.
In
And may
Nigeria.
the Lord send the comfort. May the Lord comfort the family.
Now, let's come back to where we are with the US, the big boys. Spice Girls are coming back and they're going on the tour.
Oh, man.
They're starting
that's a
from the
good one.
England.
Wait, you said, oh man, sing one of their songs.
That's all. You don't know the song. That song took over the world.
See why? They
They're
are
not-
disrespecting me.
They're not talking about Sunshine Sisters.
Oh!
Dancers.
Not on
Spice Girl.
Not on your guy when no.
I mean, the song is
Not
coming,
to
it's
Yeka when
coming.
it's coming. Yeah. You are disrespecting that song. See why? See why?
Don't worry, continue to come.
Don't worry. All right. We have another drama in Nigeria. Dana Aircrafts.
Oh, I saw that. I saw it on Instagram. Say it.
Exit of the emergency door
Fell off.
Immediately they touched the ground.
What?
As in, that is unbelievable. That's very unbelievable. That's very, very unbelievable.
I can't comprehend it. How a plane is about to land, or as it lands, the same exit door that they reserve for people who are who are 18 years and older,
As in,
and who are capable of opening the door. The door itself.
fell off.
They didn't open it.
They didn't open it though.
You know, some airlines you pay for that exit seat. If I don't, I'll ask for refund. Am I the one that opened the door?
Which part?
Like
The emergency.
Yes, exit door.
The exit door. The emergency exit
You know,
door.
on a plane,
I know.
You have the
Yeah.
normal door. Then you have the exit
It's
door.
always like in the middle.
In the middle. So when you enter, they will say the exit door is this way, is that way. So you do whatever, they'll give you instructions.
Maybe as the plane
exit
touched ground, he thought it was an
the plane
emergency.
himself disrespect everybody. I thought it's emergency.
The breeze that was blowing in. They wind down the window. The breeze that was
I wanted to find
imagining
that was
Nigeria.
on the
Jesus! Oh! Father Lord! Oh, Father, I will not die today. In Jesus' name. I imagine Nigerians, even Muslims. In Jesus' name, no, sorry.
No.
You didn't talk about the ones that will clap. You know that? Exactly. So it's a prompt, instinctive move. So when the door open, blah.
I've never seen this before. Do you know Nigerians I see. Sometimes when I fly, I sit with Nigerians and I fly. I feel so ashamed. I'm sorry to say. Some Nigerians, not all Nigerians.
So I'm going to fuck you up. That's particular time I was flying from Lagos. Hey, sorry, pardon my speech. I was flying from Lagos to
so disrespectful.
Very, very disrespectful. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, should we make the topic tonight disrespect?
No.
You guys should just stop this disrespect.
That is the slogan for today. I was flying from Lagos to Sokoto. Mm-hmm. And I have this particular girl. I think she's flying for the first time. And immediately the plane took off. She was like, Allah. Everybody was like, what is going on? That is our first time of flight. Like, and I changed. I was like, it's like, no, I want to exit.
That's not, I mean, somehow it's funny but true. But there are people who have not entered before. But if it's here, they might not even fly. It's an emergency already. Mm-hmm. Because they might think she's having
different kind of reactions.
There was this, I was going to, I think it was Abuja. There's this man that sat beside me. Immediately the plane took off. And, there's this, the way it does, ye. Mm-hmm. As it did just, ye. The woman helped me. He says, my son. I said, man. He said, hold me. I was like, God, what is happening here? He said, Jesus.
Oh, so you grab here. You're here.
I said, God.
Because I know you.
This woman.
But it happens. There are people who haven't flown before.
But so. I understand there are some celebrities that don't like flying.
Yeah. I have a friend. I have a friend. Anytime he's going to London, he gets drunk from the airport. Once he checks in his luggage, he goes to the bar, gets drunk, gets to the airline, gets on board and sleeps off. It's 6 hours. Within that 6 hours, he's all right.
He doesn't wake up to go and use himself.
No. Ease himself. And he's a big boy. He doesn't.
First class.
I can't remember the American entertainer that has a flight phobia.
There are quite a number of them. Let's move on. Let's move on with the show. Just to add to your gist, one of our popular actors in Nigeria, came online and they responded to critics, talking to him or talking about him, doing a decent job in America, and he's a known actor in Nigeria, Femi Okedengbe. Oh, okay. And he took the airwaves because the guy he voiced out, he ranted with that was rubbish. Yes, I'm doing a job as a security guard here. When I was in Nigeria and I was an actor and they received me well in Tanzania, but what did Nigeria do for me?
Which state is he?
I don't know the state he is.
I need to do an interview with him. Tell him to get in touch with me.
Well, he's on Instagram. Holla him.
I will.
But I mean, he really voiced out. And the way he voiced out, for me, he broke a jinx. Mm-hmm. He broke a jinx, which means right now there are people in Nigeria, like MDs of a bank, that are ready to come and work as security guards
in America. Yeah, that's true.
Now, in the first place, to address that issue, I mean, a lot of celebrities here in America, before they broke even. I remember Kevin Hart was telling his story. He said he was working whilst he was, still doing some stuff in Hollywood. He was working in some restaurant.
Yeah.
Around Hollywood there. He will go for auditions, he will go go off work, go for auditions and all that. So I don't think there's anything wrong in working and being in the entertainment industry.
I'm going to make a confession today. When I was in Nigeria, I wrote a story about a particular gospel artist which I eventually met when I got to America. And I was like, he left his career as a gospel artist, and it was raining as at then to become a nurse in America. After writing that story, and I got here, and I met him, and I understood what it takes for him to leave his career and became a nurse. My dear, it is not easy. People in Nigeria are shouting, they are crying, they want a way out. Forget whatever it says.
Apart from that, look, the truth is, this guy, he comes here, and the same Nigerians will still call him and ask for dollars.
See why? Your point. Not disrespect. I won't
even
disrespect
the celebrities, the ones that are criticizing him.
I think the simple way to approach it is very, very easy.
Very, very.
Here is my own thought process. If you're coming to the United States, you're coming into a different system from where you are coming from.
Yeah. You need to start
and in this system is like a principle, is like a stated fact. You need to get a job.
You can't jump the gun.
And when you get a job, you need to get paid so you can handle the bills. Now, we see it as bills, but these are essential things that you need in the home. For example, a system is built so that it's easy for them to be able to account for everyone. It's easy for them to be able to search for people and get the person easily. That's why if you go to places to do a registration, they'll ask for your address.
Yeah.
They'll ask for something. Then if you want to register for a driver's license or anything, they'll ask for a proof of address. We need 2 first-class mails just to show that you are receiving mails from this.
From where you're
all
staying.
these things come into play, especially when there are emergency issues.
Yeah.
They'll be able to trace you and know the nearest officer or 911 to call that can get you. I don't know if you're getting my point. And whoever are maybe corporates or, like those who do the wrong things and they're looking for them wanted people.
Know how
There
to
are
get
areas
them.
they can trust. So there's a system in play that everything is intermingled and connected. You can't come in here.
Clap for that. You know they.
I
You're so disrespectful.
very disrespectful.
Intermingle and woven. Have you heard it on this program before?
No.
And you are there. Even you cameraman, you can't clap. You're disrespectful. Go on, my brother.
All right, you know what I'm talking about. So, coming from a place where everything is not the way you see it, it's based on who you know. You can call this one and they'll give you 10K. You can call that one, they'll give you 50K.
You are owing people.
Or you graduated with Yoruba, but you know one person that is an uncle to you that knows the person is a classmate to the MD of a bank, that'll give you a job in the bank and things. So, it's different. When you're in Nigeria, you behave like a Nigerian. When you're in America, you behave like the Americans. It's just normal, just the same way.
But
This
for
guy.
me, I just think, like, seriously, we get a lot of things wrong in Nigeria.
All right, because of time, we need to move on. Special shout out to Bumi Ojo Adenuga, also DJ Baggins. We give a big shout out, DJ Baggins.
DJ Baggins in Nigeria,
Thank you
or
for being a
back
part
in
of it.
America?
I think it's back in America.
Oh, welcome back, bro.
Yeah. So, big shout out to you, Bumi. She said ABL fam. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Baggins is like, sup, folks. Yo, sup, brother.
Sup, bro?
Yo. So quickly, funny but true.
Funny but true. First one I have. Don't know how stupid this lady could be.
Don't be disrespectful.
Don't be disrespectful, right?
A woman set up her boyfriend to see if he would cheat with the friend.
Okay.
Her own friend. And apparently, the guy actually
cheated.
Yeah.
He did the here.
Yeah. With a friend, have you?
And from there, carried on
continue.
with
Mumu. He carried on with the relationship. So you now dumped.
She had the arrangement with the friend.
If I have to be in a guy's shoes, I'll do the same thing.
Hey, big shout out to DJ Ken Rollins, a producer all the way from Houston, Texas. We hail you, man. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Wait, who decided to move on? The guy or the friend?
Or the friend.
The both of them decided
The both two of them.
to
the next level, advance.
But if the girl came back to be like, I tested you and you cheated on me, is it his fault?
No, it's not the guy's fault.
So what kind of test is that? How can you test him with such a thing?
He said he wanted to know if he's faithful, if he cheats.
If
So
he
he
cheats.
arranged with
Is
the
that the
friend.
right
So
way?
did
Is
you
that the
check
right
with that
way?
your friend before using her as a specimen?
Maybe the friend was saying, God, please let her use me. Let her use me as this person. This guy, I have so admired him.
Oh my God. I mean,
But when I read the story, I was like, Wow. So
It's funny but true.
People would be this stupid.
Mumu of that, yes or that.
All right. Any other?
This one, I don't know if you call it funny.
Hey, big shout out to Sheyi Brown. He's joined us. Please, those of you watching, help us do a favor. Just click on the button share. Just help us share it and let's enjoy the whole
I can also call in. The number is on the screen, please.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Let's hear from you.
So in another 2-3 minutes, we're going straight to the topic of the day, and then we'd like to hear from you. But funny but true.
This one, I don't know if to call it funny or
true.
But it's true.
It says, sorry. Girl 11 gives birth to her own 14-year-old brother's baby.
But they're on the island. But they're on vacation. Because the only way and now that could happen is maybe they got lost on an island.
Girl, age 11.
Age 12. Give birth to her elder brother's child.
14.
The elder brother is 14. Jesus. That means is that they are both lost somewhere. So their parents is not there. That's that parents is not there. There's a particular movie that happens to go that way. They were on a boat cruise, so they got lost on the island and they got moved and they had sex. So they eventually the younger sister eventually gave birth. And they find a rescue that brought them back to the US. So it could happen if they are on the island or maybe their parents are not there.
Island.
They are on the mainland.
On the mainland.
Ikeja.
Sheyi Brown says, CY, why the hoodie in the studio?
Man, I want that, man. It's
the thing is, CY is
Sheyi Brown, you are disrespectful. You are disrespectful. They respect them.
I respect you. I respect you. California is hot. Here is cold. Just maintain. I don't. I judge you.
You want to be like Brother Shaggy?
Big shout out to Brother Shaggy. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
This industry, we will see. I want to wear glasses. Bring glasses.
CY is representing what we call the gangster. Yeah. In the sense that the topic of the day is social media hate.
And disrespect.
And it's all because of maybe you post something and there are people who just say some nasty. For example, now, I remember when my baby was born, when we now officially posted, her picture, you know what someone wrote? Oh, she's a gay.
As in, that will not be picking.
Like,
it's going to be amphibian.
I didn't even answer the person.
The person mad.
The comments, the people writing about they finished him.
Oh, okay.
Recently again, because this one I even had to post it. Noble Igwe.
Okay, I saw that.
That's my friend. That's a friend.
Do you understand? He's celebrating his baby's first.
And they say they comb
the hair.
And one person, right? Your mama for comb the hair now. After all, it's her birthday. Are you?
It's possible that kind of person does not even have a child. It's possible.
All right, people, please call in. This time around, we've started the topic. Call in. Let's hear what you think about it. Let's know what's your approach to social media hate. Should you respond or should you be quiet or what's the deal? I mean, maybe that's what happened to Femi Okudengbe. That reacted for him to react that way. Yes, I'm working as a security guy. What's the problem? Did Nigeria do anything good for me? Blah, blah. It must have been maybe one comment or the other. Do you know? And I love someone like Tunde Ednot. He gives his clap back, man. He responds. He gives you back.
Tunde nowhere.
Tunde nowhere.
Okay.
Tunde nowhere.
He replies immediately.
Tunde nowhere. I know him. Tunde nowhere.
I remember I did a video concerning the what issue was that? I think concerning whether freeze. I was like, man, see, there are a whole lot of things going on out there. All this issue of whether church should pay tithe, don't pay tithe. Man, cut the crap. There are people who are dying. There are people. I made an example and reference to something in the US. Or more, if you hear the response. Are you the only one that traveled to the US? What's wrong with you? What's the meaning of that? We're talking of someone. My friend, this guy is no more fun himself. I'm just like, terrible comment. Guess what? Tunde was replying on Tunde, big shout out to you, man. So,
But
I mean,
I think the challenge with the no, this guy
Nobu.
no
Which one? Okay, then
Shangu.
Shango na my friend.
Mr. Wale.
Wale, yeah.
Shango na my friend though.
I think the challenge with Nigerians, is that they are viewing security job here the way they view it in Nigeria.
The check and security this thing gets here is different from the check.
So they don't understand that it's a profession actually. It's not a menial job. It's not something you do because you're frustrated. It's a job. So I think they should understand first of all that it's like you said, it's a different system. The system here allows it. They respect it.
No, every job here, there's dignity in labor.
Yes.
There's respect. If you look at young kids, like young wonderful, aged group of people young teenagers and all, once they finish high school and about to get into the university or when they're on a university break, they go out and get jobs. Their parents actually tell them, go get a job. Especially when you're claiming an adult at 18. Go and get a job. Get paid. You'll be amazed that there are rich people that still send their children out there. And you see them working as maybe waiter at a restaurant. You are working at a cinema or things like that. Whereas our own country that is just the size of almost the size of
Jedi.
In one state here.
I went to, sorry for cutting you. I went to watch a movie at what do you call this?
Cinema?
The one at on the island.
Silverbird.
No, not Silverbird.
ShopRite. The one at ShopRite. That's Genesis. It was Genesis before.
Genesis, yes.
There was this convoy that came in with like 5 cars drove in, and immediately they parked in front of the mall.
Okay.
Mobile policemen came off the car. Pam, it's gone. Guess what? It was probably the son of a minister that came to watch movie. 4 kids came out of the car.
Just 4.
And they, all this, the police.
And wait, the guards followed them. The security guys followed them with guns.
Yeah.
Into the cinema hall.
Trust me.
Oh God. Okay.
So you imagine that those kids, they are on vacation. They probably should be working in that mall.
But that's not the system there. That's what I'm saying. It's a system here.
That is the reason why when they eventually find their way to the US for vacation or whatever holiday it is, they get to misbehave.
The money is there now.
The money is there that there's no proper training. Here, it's not as if your parent will tell you to work. You know you have to work after your normal academic section. You need to raise money to buy your beats Beat by Drake. You need to buy your sneakers. You need to buy your shirt.
For you.
Nobody's gonna buy that for you. You need to work for it.
All right, let's go to some comments. Shay Brown started by saying, "My friend, eat ikpankuko and be warm."
See what I tell us the meaning.
Then Michael Obodoze said he doesn't want Trump to identify him. Mr. Carl said, "Change your settings."
Which setting?
Then Mr. Taye said, "Why are people hating on Simisola on social media?" Okay, yeah, there was a picture of Simisola, Simi, posted, and people blasted.
Artist, right?
Oh my God, they blasted her to the point of the shoe she was wearing.
What happened?
What happened?
Maybe when you see the post, you will now.
Did you actually see the post?
I saw it. I just felt bad. Now why? Why do people just hate? Then look at this scenario. Someone actually created an ID of Wizkid Ayo and now wrote a comment. How can you dress like this? Don't you know you're a celeb?
Okay, that is not.
But guess what?
Wizkid's
people didn't know.
ID.
Yeah, people didn't know it wasn't Wizkid. So they started abusing that ID.
Wow.
The Wizkid is Wizkid Ayo.
No.
But that's Wizkid's official. But this one was Wizkld.
Oh.
People didn't know.
People should just be.
They just saw Wizkid. I know L is like capital I. So they started blasting. You see, innocently. That wasn't Wizkid, but he started blasting. Anyways, Mr. Wanlix, thanks for tuning in. Then Michael Obodoze, you said, but a popular US actor will not go to Nigeria or become a security guard there. Obviously, now.
Wow.
That's not the system there. Michael, what's your problem?
Everyone is different from L now.
That farmer that
Everyone is different.
Your father is looking for you.
A US actor will go there as a celebrity.
Mike, your father.
Like seriously.
I'm telling you, what can you say?
The way they paid 50 Cent and they did not pay Idris Abdulkarim. That's two different things. Like seriously,
Please, we are still expecting to hear from you. Call the number on your screen. Let's talk about this thing. Have you been a victim of social media hate? Let's know what you're talking about. Let's know how you feel. You know, let's hear from that thing is not just good.
Kevin Hart said something. He said, if you are following me.
See why? Did you saw what happened at the what's it called? Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
He was actually drunk.
I know he was drunk, but
he was drunk, so it wasn't him. On a good day, Kevin won't go do that.
See why? Is Kevin your brother?
No, actually.
You are disrespecting me.
Let me
see why you are disrespecting me.
You know, he went
you are disrespecting my person.
Boys. So they drank and drank. So even when they brought him to, where those guys.
The studio.
He made a comment. F word. Was in F word.
So they were.
And they bounced him.
They didn't bounce him. He ran.
They bounced him.
He ran.
They bounced him.
Go and watch it again. He now said, "Oops, sorry." He dropped the mic.
No, not there. When he was supposed to go for the celebration, they bounced him.
No, the bouncer.
His name was not on. The bouncer said his name was not on the list.
No, listen, this is it. Kevin was totally drunk. So
I know.
He was just acting up. That place he went to.
See why?
His friends were trying to drag him back.
See why? If you come my show and you are drunk, I'll bounce you.
But this is one thing I love about Kevin Hart. He's so smart.
Not very, very smart.
Every negative situation
very, very
around it.
smart.
Turns it in
very,
his
very
favor.
smart.
He's a businessman.
Do you know since when he started that? Remember that time?
Even when they had issues with his wife?
No, before that.
Before that one.
The time he had issues with this guy, Mike Epps. He brought it into the scripting of Husbands for Hollywood. Husbands of Hollywood. That was the first time I'm like,
Kevin Hart.
Now, his wife's issue,
he came, he handled it carefully, and he sorted it out carefully.
What was that tour he just finished? What was this tour?
Kevin Hart, see, this is for you. You too much.
Okay, let me respond to some. Finally, Fisayo, you are welcome. We've been waiting for you since.
Fisayo
Fakule has joined us.
Shea
Brown said, I felt bad when they said I look like Will Smith.
Who you be?
His idol this night, I guess.
That is disrespectful.
Shay,
you are disrespecting Will Smith. Shay,
you are totally
Shay, you are disrespecting Will Smith.
Anyways, he also said, what's up with Michael Blackson and Kevin Hart? Is it a joke?
Understand.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it a serious quarrel?
That's not a joke.
I don't know. That's not a joke. That's seriously, that's not a joke.
It's not. It's a serious quarrel because I think Michael Blackson has actually been bottling up a lot of things. So
yeah,
he feels, look, to hell,
being disrespectful.
I'm ready to get.
So what did he say? What did he say? I've never come across.
He didn't follow up.
You know what happened was, because this is his wife's issue that happened. So Michael Blackson was like, dude, you don't accept that you cheated. You don't do, keep quiet. He actually was, I think he was, whether he was joking with you, but he actually was serious. So Kevin now went on that radio show. Shanama, was it Shanama? One guy like that. And was like, why would Blackson call him out, blah, blah, blah. That Blackson is his friend. They are from Philly and all that. They are brothers. They talk, blah, blah. Now Blackson now replied as like he knew he was going to go to the radio because he doesn't, like, Kevin is this kind of person. If he has issues with you, he doesn't face you. He will go public.
Yeah.
And which he uses it for his publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how else I'm going to say it, but please, guys, don't fight.
Let them fight.
Let them fight. Let them disrespect each other.
Please don't fight.
Yeah, we'll separate them.
Please don't fight. I'm begging you. Please don't fight.
Fight. We are here. We are here.
Fisaya Fakole, the topic is social media hate. It's right there on your screen. Let's know what you think about it.
Asking?
Yeah, he's just trying to find out what we're talking about.
Too disrespectful. Just go through the updates.
Then Michael Obodoze said, I think it's the nature of the beast. If you put anything out on social media, expect people to amplify any imperfection.
Okay. That's good.
Oyinbo.
Makes sense.
It makes sense.
Oh, clap for him.
You do.
Mike, after farming, he went to school.
That's disrespectful.
Oh my God. Yeah, not just, no, see why. That is disrespectful.
It is.
How can you tell him a whole educated, sound guy? You tell a farmer why are you being disrespectful?
Mike, why didn't you join army in Nigeria?
Boko Haram.
By now, you would have been pursuing Boko Haram.
Samisa Forest. Anyway,
we're still waiting for you to call, please. Let's know what you think.
Anyway, I like it when people come on my own blog, shabamedia.blogspot.com. You can also go to shabamedia.com to criticize whatever I do. You get, but when you take it too far, I take it personal. You don't know what it takes to become a blogger. You know what it takes for one to be having sleepless nights in order to put stories together, in order to do interview, in order to do whatever it is, in order to post stories.
You have a point. You have a point, but there are some bloggers that are annoying.
No, honestly.
I know, but you
some people deserve to react.
Like that one that came with on Sheilo.
Jedi, you don't come to my blog and disrespect me. I know what it takes.
Disrespect.
I have about 5 reporters I pay in Nigeria. I have photographers.
Hey. Cut it.
Please don't disrespect Hyper Media. Who are you?
You don't come to my blog. You don't come to my platform and disrespect me for what?
For what?
Platform. For what? You don't do that.
You don't do that.
You don't.
Kill on share. What did they do you?
I don't. Come on. I don't speak Nigerian English anymore. I live in the States. Come on. I pay wages. I pay salary. I pay people to be on my blog. I pay people to... No go up.
Okay, he's drinking juice.
He's
drinking juice.
A science student.
Thank God I never disrespect anybody for you.
Science student is working.
I never disrespect anybody for you.
Very soon, he will not disrespect. He will just start dancing shaku. Anyways, but to be real, there are some bloggers that are very annoying.
I know.
Like the one that came on Sheilo.
I know.
Kemi something.
Which one? Kemi File, whatever.
That lady now, that controversial blogger,
Omololu.
Kemi.
That's not a blogger. Omololu is not a blogger. For me.
Okay, what about Linda?
I'm going to say this. I'll say based on the fact that I know Linda from a distance. I used to know Linda far back as 1990, whatever it is. I started journalism as far back as 1996. I started working with Art Magazine.
Oh, we have a caller. Wait, please call us.
Hey, my bro, how about it now? How everything, Chairman?
Body inside clothes. Who will they talk to?
Ajay, welcome.
Good evening, that's why. Hello.
Good evening, Pajay.
Brotherly.
I don't know say that Pajay.
That voice.
I no go no Pajay.
Is he a drunkard? Or a drunk?
Oh yeah, Pajay, let me hear what you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that just caught my ear, now within that bros, the other guy just said that, him being a blogger and the whole thing about hate on social media.
Who be the other guy?
My whole thing is this, if you're going to
Pajay, slow down. Who be the other guy?
Yes.
Who be the other guy?
I no vex.
I dey vex. Who dey disrespect me for my own show?
You're disrespectful.
Pajay.
I'm concentrating on the phone.
Pajay, you did.
He's sorry.
Okay, no problem.
At our age and marital
Pajay, no be my show. No worry. I forgive you.
So my excuse, I'm driving, so I couldn't really ahead.
Forgive us. Yes.
But the point I wanted to make is that, you know, going on social media, my small experience is that, oh boy, you have to develop a band like thick skin, man. Because
you have to develop thick skin.
Yeah.
To those of you who don't understand what he said, you have to develop father big.
Like the grandfather of the forefather of thick skin, you have to develop.
Yeah, sure.
Because no matter what, there are some people out there that they derive joy in attacking you just to get their own whatever number of seconds of fame. You know, and I'm saying this from my small experience. Way back, you know, in the day, I was on a social media on one website that used to, the ones that put together the Nigerian reunion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot that, you know, I don't think it's Aristotle. Anyway, it was one, you know, and this person just came out and just began to attack, and it was obvious that this is somebody that actually knew me personally. So the one just yabbing, because there's yabbing and then there's personal attack. It was somebody who knew it was that sent me a private message and said, this is who is saying this, and sent me a picture. Nah. Once he give me a picture like this, it was over.
So you went for him direct?
No, for where?
Oh boy,
I calmed down.
The picture and gave him the kind of description where the doctor who was there when they born him. You know, even have him like that. I gave complete description.
Jeez.
And totally yabbed that person. You know, and I'm saying that because people will come at you in all kinds of angles, so you have to develop a thick skin. Yes, I mean, it helps to be able to take jokes.
Which we understand, but the question is, must they come at you?
But actually, I understand what he's trying to say, that if you decide to go public on social media, you should understand that a lot of people that come on social media, some of them they don't have respect, some of them are not trained, some people don't just care, they don't have that time, and some of them are idle.
Yeah.
So if you want to give time to responding to everything on social media, then you probably don't have a job.
A lot of known celebrities, especially from Nigeria and even in America here, all over the world, there is some of them clap back. They respond. They don't send.
It's a choice.
But Jay, let us have your conclusion, then we can forge ahead.
Oh. We don't know what you are doing, no, that the phone is doing cross.
Sorry, my network.
Which network?
Which network of America? Which network of America? If na play, stop am.
The way you call that, say that sorry is like.
Pajay, cut the line before we continue. Because if we continue, you will hear this night. Cut the line now.
We'll go on your social media.
We'll go on your social media page right now. Anyways, let's read some of the comments.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. Some of the comments here, I'd just like to quickly read it. From Shaibel, they high on top only Jews. Now, wow, okay. Ooh. Then Michael said Linda is not a blogger.
Oh,
she's a media mogul.
Mogul. This one has come again.
Imagine. Media mogul.
Minky.
Now mogul. Whereas. All right, but is she really like a media mogul? I know she's done well for herself.
Honestly,
no. Apart from the blog, she has started a TV.
Jedi, for me, I would say there are people that fortune smiles on, and there are people that work hard for whatever they earn. Fortune are just smiled on, Linda.
I disagree.
Okay, let me hear from you.
You see, the truth is, as much as we say fortune, well, you know, what we say is luck, or favor.
Okay.
You know, favor in itself, it's something that you have to put something down. You have to position yourself.
Okay.
It has, and it is work. Work has to do with positioning.
Okay.
As much as you say fortune smiled on her, she positioned herself, and that's because she worked. She did certain things. She put herself in a place where, you know, those things come to her. So it's not because as much as one would say favor, fortune smiled on her, she also has done so much. Listen, I used to follow Linda a lot back home, and honestly, when she comes out with her stories, when she digs out stuff, and you wonder how did she get to this place.
There are some stories that didn't need digging.
Jedi, take.
There are some stories that didn't need digging, but I understand where you're coming from. But you see, the thing is, I think I may balance what both sides are saying. She positioned herself there, and you said it's through hard work, right? But the content of that hard work is what is not really palatable.
Okay, that's working against people.
She had done a lot of posts and uploads that decharacterized people. If you did that just to go and position yourself,
true.
Which is what blogging is about.
No.
What's blogging about?
So you mean as at now, Shaibe should not be hitting different?
See why?
Have you not done it before?
See why? If I have to hit you, you will run down.
No, have you not
If
done
I have
it
to
before?
hit you, you run
Shaibe,
down.
have you gone to yes?
See why? I will disrespect you. See why? See why? I will disrespect you.
Let me talk.
See why?
Please, let me talk.
Madam CY, I hope you are watching this program. CY has 2 chicks.
Can I?
In the first place,
CY has 2 chicks.
this
somewhere.
is somebody.
Call me, I will tell you where they are.
So wait, first understand, one is high, one is a gangster. I
I'm
am the only sane person here. So I will disrespectfully bring them to a good state and caution them. But I mean, I understand where he is coming from, that fortune smile on her. Through what she did, she was able to position herself in a way whereby the people with the dough saw her or could relate with her. I mean, it's not all the bloggers that they could, look at Debola Williams himself.
Yeah.
With his media communication company and all. He positioned himself. There were 3 of them that started Future Awards those days.
Yes.
So how come he was the only one in that position to get? So
Then,
he positioned himself.
What is that award? Dynamics Award.
Dynamic Tunde, yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
And it's not coming up. And even when what's it called?
They all
when Dele
position-
Momodu starts, we have Femi Davis, we have Tunde Moshood. Why does Fortune smile on Tunde Moshood? Why does Fortune smile on Dele Momodu?
Yeah, I mean,
You get.
I understand where both sides are coming from.
It is just the grace of God. It is
Yeah,
when
I
Fortune
agree.
smiled
That's
on
what
you.
I'm saying. I agree.
I have known Linda ever since I started working with Art Magazine. She might not know me.
Wait,
That is the point.
sorry, this comment is just... Wait, Michael, I don't understand your comment.
Michael Obodo, what happened?
He said it's not her fault. It's not Nikon's fault that Kodak did not see digital camera coming.
Nice one.
you
Nice. See,
You have very disrespectful, Mike.
Mike.
Yeah,
No.
Mike,
That's not disrespect. That's respect.
Mike,
He disrespected
wait,
Kodak
that's
now and Nikon.
Jenny, let me address Mike. Ever since I knew you,
This is the first time speaking out of sense.
Ever since he knew you as a farmer.
Now you talk sense.
As an Abia State farmer.
Now you talk sense. Now you talk sense.
Today,
Now you talk sense.
any day I see you, please remind me. I will dash you money.
Like $1.
56 cents.
The richest Calabama, the dash person $1.
Anyways, I think we need to wrap up this topic because time is not a friend of ours. But it's so interesting. I mean,
5 more minutes. We say I got 5 more minutes.
I know. I mean, I wish.
But I didn't tell you my own experience. Actually, this one was with a friend of mine. We always hear about ourselves.
The person actually disrespects you?
Serious disrespect.
Oh, I want to hear.
We hear about ourselves on social media, we have me.
But you don't get social media now, you get.
What did I get?
I don't know when we get. I don't say you get page. I don't say you get.
For your mind, you be blogger. I will send people to destroy that blog.
May they come.
You all expect it, the battle between the blogger and the comedian. It's coming soon.
May I go write story.
And he go talk plenty gist.
For where? I don't wait in town when you come. When you reach America.
Don't
now.
worry now.
You dey sick. You dey sick.
Who?
You dey sick.
See person. Where I go drop for.
You dey press.
Okay. Should we continue? I guess you guys have each other's
secret. I only for blockers.
See why? I don't disrespect you again.
I'm very innocent. I'm not part of all this.
Jedi, we know where they go and we know where they come from.
I mean,
so better shut up.
So like I said, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, your friend. We have to wrap up. Your friend.
You know, the guy, he will yab me. In fact, he actually was yabbing one particular pocket square. Like, it was like, you know, and I mean, I take it because I'm a comedian. Yeah, I'm used to all those things. You yab me. So, he now put up a picture or some, I don't want to mention names. One of our guys put up one picture and say, mention his name. He say, "Oh boy, this is your brother. This is your brother. Come and carry this your brother." And I commented, I was like, "Dude, your father has to answer a question here." This guy came after you. You know, this one he was cursing me.
And he's your friend.
He said, "Since you don't know where to draw the line between blah blah blah," and he said, "You know, my father," I just kept quiet. I was like, you see, some people don't know how to take it, but when he comes on me, I will just smile. So the thing is, a lot of people, funny enough, those people that complain that they come after them on social media, they do that to people.
A lot.
So some of them don't know how to take it.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for
no. Like few of my friends on Facebook, I would like to mention names. I find myself being a journalist as far back as 1996. Wait. As far back. Wait.
You want to make us look as if
no. Wait. As far back as 1996.
All these ancient of days.
Wait, through Jerry Sawyer, Isaac Dash.
I don't know all these people. I don't know them.
You don't need to know them. Sheni Duro Jaye, Femi Davis, Jaye Simi, whatever of Jaye Simi, Mr. Goki Jaye Simi. No. Fela is not there. Even as at now, we still come on Facebook to make jest of each other, and we call out names, but we don't get angry. We don't.
It's between the media now.
We don't.
It's inside the media.
Isaac Dash came on Facebook like yesterday, and he said he was depressed, and I said, why not try reality? Nobody will say that to him and he will take it. He said he's depressed. He doesn't know what is happening. I said, try BLT. Like, nobody will say that to him and he will take it.
And why should he say that to somebody?
It's my friend.
That's very disrespectful. Anyways, we need to wrap up the show. Thank you all very much for those of you who have joined us. Quick information. February the 16th, I'll be with Redeemer's Christ Church. They're having a very special Valentine program. You can Google the name of the church and make sure you come out, be a part of it. It's going to be great. Big shout out to Pastor Kobe. Big shout out to you, sir. Also, February the 23rd, in Atlanta, we'll be having Fresh and Funny. My boy CY will be there. Shay Brown, Tunde Ednot, MC Milarito.
They invite me.
He said he will not be there. So DJ Manny and all, you are invited.
They didn't invite me.
So please make sure you inform all your friends and loved ones in Atlanta.
ATL.
They should come out and support. It's brought to you by Nevada Bridge Productions and Musicom Entertainment. Also on the 9th of February, you'll be in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
That's
nice.
a Valentine. Then in September, CY standing out.
Yep.
Standing out with CY. We will continue to make that noise.
Make no come.
happening
See
here
where I go
in
disrespect.
Maryland.
This where I go disrespect to now.
What
Make
I
no
have
come.
to say.
Make no come. See where I go disrespect every one of now.
So you all come out and let's give a big shout out and support to CY.
I got shout out to
very
I
September.
got shout out. A birthday wishes to Charles Gaba, a very, very personal friend of mine.
Charles Gaba,
A brother from another mother. Charles, very, very, very many
who
more
else?
years to
Time.
Fetia Balogun,
Yes.
it was your birthday. Said Balogun, it was
Yes.
also your birthday. many more years, and that is all I have to
Tiwa
say.
Savage, big shout out to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday too.
Acapella, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, Acapella, happy birthday. Even Osh Baby too.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to you. So thank you all very much for coming out. Just before we sign out, I want to drop a word, and I'll be doing that
on social media
more
too.
often. No, I'll be doing that more often as we go. But just listen to it. He who pisses on an electric fence will get a shocking news. According to what my friend will say, Jaff Extra, only the wise will understand. So you have a good night. And
Jaffo, I missed you. I miss Jaff Extra. Last night, everyone. Last night.
Respect yourself.
You know, respect yourself, sir.
I've told you to be sending me.
Man, I enjoyed the show.
Oh yeah,